Hi, everybody, and welcome to tonight's special broadcast on the Solano College Sports Network. I'm Greg Poff, along with my broadcast partner, Zach Kraft, bringing you Solano women's basketball as the Lady Falcons take on the visiting Los Medanos Mustangs. The Falcons still trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. And now, my broadcast partner, Zach Kraft, is going to tell you what to watch for when you're looking at the Los Medanos Mustangs.
The big key for the Falcons actually tonight is we need to see a good defensive effort from your forwards Cheyenne Shepard and Lucy Santos guarding the Mustangs' two big girls, the Ward sisters, Maisha and Keisha Ward. Maisha's averaging a double-double with 4 blocks a game. Her sister Keisha, on the other hand, averaging almost 12 points and 9.8 rebounds a game, almost a double-double as well. So the big key to their team is the two sisters down low, so we're going to need to see a good defensive effort from our big girls, as well as good offense coming from CPT.
Yeah, when you talk about the Falcons, certainly that's the person that you're going to focus on. Number 24, Taylor Hamilton, or CPT as we like to call her. Also, Ariel Clay could have a big game tonight, especially if she gets that sweet shooting stroke going. This will be a good match for the Falcons. They're coming off a tough loss. They lost on the road to Mendocino, and really that loss really ended their playoff hopes alive. In fact, just talking with Coach Matt Borchert before the game, he said there's about a 30% chance if they win out that they might still get in the playoffs with an at-large berth. But still, an exciting game tonight as they take on the visiting Los Medanos Mustangs, and we've got all the action for you here on the Solano College Sports Network. And it looks like we're just getting ready for the start of the opening tip-off.
For our second annual Scout Night. Thanks for being here. Now it's sophomore night, as it is the final regular season home game of the 2012-2013 season. Before we begin, we would like to recognize and thank the following people in attendance for all their support that they give us. First, Dean and Athletic Director Lily Espinoza. Physical Education Assistants, Betty Austin and Sam McKinney. Athletic Trainers, Allison Auger and Bo Torres, and all the other students ranch. At the table, crews including Bobby Campbell, Carl Everett Block, Agent A. Johnson on the scorebook, and Gertrude Johnson, the aid announcer. And special thanks to Greg Hoff and Solano Sports Network for all their work. This time we would like to recognize the two sophomores for the 2012-2013 Solano Falcons. But first is number 4, Cheyenne Shepard. Cheyenne is escorted by her parents, Dominic Sharon Shepard, her boyfriend, Mark Sandler, and her brother, Cody Shepard. Cheyenne came to Solano from Backville High School and has had 2 solid years at Solano. Cheyenne's been a very versatile player. She has lost it as a full-time starter and currently scores 6 points per game, pulls down 14 rebounds. Her athleticism and dedication to being a student athlete will be missed. Cheyenne, who is still undecided on a major, plans to attend Cal State Maritime Academy and continue playing basketball. Our other sophomore is number 33, Lucy Santos. Lucy is being escorted by her parents, Wyatt and Eloise Santos, and her younger brother, Emmanuel Santos. Lucy arrived at Solano from Logan High School, where she played for her assistant coach and Alphonse Rousseau. One of our team captains, Lucy rededicated herself and has had a wonderful sophomore season. For us, a post player, Lucy can score inside and has also developed a solid 3-point shot, while averaging 6 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.5 steals per game in her second year. Lucy's leadership and sense of humor will be missed. It will be possible to see Lucy on the softball field in a few weeks, hitting home runs as she continues to pursue her business degree and the opportunity to continue to be a student athlete at the 4-level
right, Zach, we're all set to go here. Nice little ceremony showing some love for the sophomore Cheyenne Shepherd, Lucy Santos. This will be their last home game here at Solano, both in the starting lineup. Tip is up, and here we go. Las Medanos takes possession. Number 21, Janessa Veronis brings it up. Nicole White putting the defense on, knocks it out of bounds, and it stays with the Mustangs.
I like that aggressiveness out of White early on, just not going to let her dribble up all nonchalant like that.
So the ball in, Veronis has it in her hands again. Solano looks like they're going with the tough man-to-man defense. Veronis trying to get some space, and White knocks it away, goes up court, flips it to Taylor Hamilton. Falcons are pushing it, looking for an opening. Taylor has it, off to the side. Ariel Clay just hits the front iron, bounces off, and a rebound by Malika Fontilla. Game just underway. Falcons and Mustangs going at it. Usually pretty good competition between these two teams, although the Falcons had their way with the Mustangs earlier this season at Las Medanos. Pass inside, broken up by Taylor Hamilton. Looked like she got shoved by 5, but no call. Long shot put up by 35. Rebound put back 22. We'll be talking about her a lot, Zach. Maisha Ward averages a double-double, gets the deuce for the Mustangs.
I expect her to do that a lot this game. Need to do a good job of boxing her out, especially on the offensive boards there.
Falcons working the ball around the court, trying to get an open shot. Lucy Santos was trying to get that to Ariel Clay, cutting towards the hoop, but threw it a little bit in front of her. Ball goes out of bounds, back to the Mustangs. So Keisha Ward, Janessa Veronis, Maisha Ward, Malika Fontilla, Abigail Tatman, the starting 5 for the Mustangs. And now number 10, Ashante Bloodsaw comes in and runs into Ariel Clay, getting up, playing that tight D there. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. All right, so the ball into number 21, Janessa Veronis. That was actually a foul on Ariel Clay, and Veronis throws it in. 22 had it, couldn't handle it. Nicole White knocks it away, but I think she might have been stepping on the line. That's going to stay with the Mustangs right under their basket.
Her foot was on the line, but that's a good idea. I like the double team there on Clay, or on Ward.
Nice pass by Veronis inside to Ward, knocked away by Shepherd, then knocked away by White, and I think White's getting called for a foul. That'll be the second team foul on the Falcons, and we're just 2 minutes in, Zach. All right, so on the line, Keisha Ward. First shot dribbles off the rim, no good. Keisha Ward and her sister, Maisha Ward, really the heart and soul of this Mustang team. We'll be calling the Ward sisters out a lot tonight. That one, boy, hits a back iron, no chance. Cheyenne Shepherd with the board, gives it to CPT, and she's pushing it up court again. Flips it over to Shepherd, over to the other side of the court to White. White looking for a shot, not there. Back to Shepherd, to the other side to Santos. Falcons being patient here, getting it to CPT, to Clay, dribbles it, loses possession, back up, gives it to White. She'll jack up the 3 just off the front iron, and rebound by number 22, Maisha Ward.
Really not a whole lot there open for the Falcons, just swinging the ball around, not a whole lot of penetration.
Veronis takes this one all the way to the hoop and in the basket. Matt Borchard didn't like what he saw on the defensive end there, and he's going to call a timeout and talk to the Lady Falcons. They got to shore up the defense. Can't be giving up layups tonight. So the Falcons earlier this season, back on January 12th, went to Las Medanos, and Solano won that game handily, 62-40. Both Nicole White and Taylor Hamilton both had 16 in that game. Las Medanos, though, they're coming out feisty and aggressive. You'd think you see a little more energy from the Falcons, especially after the send-off they were giving to their 2 talented sophomores, Cheyenne Shepherd and Lucy Santos. You'd like to see the freshmen out there giving it their all, trying to get a victory for their last home game for the 2 sophomores. Might be what Matt Borchard is reminding them as they break the huddle, and now the Falcons will take it out of bounds. White throws it into Taylor Hamilton. Los Medanos coming with the pressure, full court. They have aerial trap, and she flips it to White. She blows by everybody. Nice pass to CPT, up and in for the hoop. Solano finally on the board.
I think that timeout was good for them to get their heads back into the game. I think because they had their way with Los Medanos earlier this season, they might have been taking this game a little for granted here as the last home game, thinking it might be a walk in the park.
I think you're absolutely right, Zach, and probably what Coach Borchert is, his hands on his head there. Can't believe what he's seeing on the defensive end. Or perhaps he just didn't like that call. So another foul on Clay. That's 2 on her, and Verona steps over the back line. That'll be backcourt ball, will go to the Falcons. So Ariel Clay out now. Christina Contouras in. Santos down low along with Shepard, and White and CPT are the guards. Shepard with the ball, flips it to the top of the key to Contouras, flips it back to Santos, back to Taylor. White's got it, thinks about a 3, doesn't put it up. Santos drives to the basket and loses the ball to Veronas. Mustangs bringing it up court now. Mustangs up 4-2. Veronas probing, looking for an opening, can't find one, jacks it up, no good, rebound by Shepard. Hamilton pushing it up, gives a long pass to Contouras, nice flip to Santos underneath, puts it in, give an assist to Contouras, and the basket to the sophomore Santos.
Good play there by the Falcons, especially when you have Clay sitting on the bench this early. You need to create for some of your other players because she's one of your pure scorers.
Whoa, Veronas just runs over White, but no harm, no foul. Falcons say thank you very much. Contouras gets it to Hamilton, to Shepard, the dish, and the deuce. Falcons now up 6-4, 16 minutes left in this one. Falcons finally starting to get going offensively.
I think Medanos has a size advantage, but I think when it comes to speed, the Falcons have an edge, so I'd like to see them push the ball a little harder. Just like that.
Keisha Ward bringing the ball up court. Cheyenne Shepard with the tough D. Over to Abigail Tatman. Tries to go down low to Ward, but goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the team in the maroon and gold. Boy, you look at Los Medanos. I had a flash. I thought I might be watching the USC Trojans with the maroon and gold. Always like those colors. Solano, of course, in the all-white jerseys with the blue trim. Veronas throws it in off of Bloodsaw's hand. She goes back and gets it, goes to the hole, puts it up off the front iron. Rebound Contouras. Falcons are pushing. Contouras still has it. Over to Hamilton. Other side to Stephanie Saley. Saley to Harper, but she doesn't grasp it, goes and gets it, hangs on. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton will try to get things under control. And she takes it to the hole, up and in, doesn't get the basket, but it's going to be a foul and should send Hamilton to the line.
I like the aggressiveness there. With the Ward sisters down low, it really reminds me of, the Spurs of the early 2000s with the two Twin Towers, Duncan and, the Admiral. But
David Robinson.
If you could get those sisters into foul trouble, that would go a long way to giving you an advantage in this game.
The foul that time committed by Abigail Tatman. Hamilton makes the first free throw. And the second. Good. Might be a lane violation, though. One of the Mustangs might have stepped in. Yeah, it should go out of bounds. I thought, they're going to give her another shot. She made it. Usually, then it's all good in the neighborhood. Veronas taking it, getting it up court. Veronas, one of the top assist leaders in the Bay Valley Conference. Nice little crossover. Saley, though, she'll get in your mug. She likes to play tough D. Veronas loses that one, and Yaya Rincon finds a loose ball to Hamilton, to Contouras, puts it in, another deuce for CPT. Contouras with the basket. Falcons up 9-4. Boy, they've really taken off after that initial timeout by Coach Matt Borchert.
He put a fire under their butts, that's for sure. Defense tightened up too. You can tell so much of Los Medanos' game is getting the ball down inside to the Ward sisters, and if you can, cut those passes off before they get in there, that does a lot, as you've been seeing, gotten a lot of fast breaks out of it so far.
Excellent camera work on the camera tonight. Katrina Baumgartner doing an excellent job there. You see the stat crew and the scoreboard gang, Bobby Campos. And here we go, timeout. Over 14:56 left in the first half. Falcons up 9-4 over the Mustangs from Los Medanos. Keisha Ward's going to throw it in. Yaya Rincon putting up the D right in her face. She slips it to Veronis, and Veronis will look to get it up court. But she's got to get by Say Lee. She plays that tough man-to-man D, and she just stays with her. Veronis gives it to Ward. Rincon on Ward, and she just throws it in the middle of the key. I don't know who she was throwing it to, but Ariella Harper has it. Goes coast to coast, misses a lay-in. Rebound by number 21, Janessa Veronis. Mustangs pushing it. Bloodsaw with the ball. A little turnaround jump shot. Little long rebound by Contouris. Falcons getting it done on the boards. Thought it might be a little tougher with the Ward sisters down low, but Falcons hanging in there. Falcons looking to extend their 5-point lead, up 9-4. Saley to Harper, over to Rincon, in the middle to Contouris, and she bobbles it and might be a foul. Contouris gets bailed out there. Foul's going to be on number 21, Veronis. Substitution for the Falcons, Alexia Jennings and Nicole White coming in for Rincon and Saley. Saley, excellent stint defensively in her time on the floor. Hamilton takes it out. She throws it to Rincon. Rincon puts up the shot. Nothing but net. 11-4 now for the Falcons. Falcons were down 4-0, but now an 11-0 run has them ahead with 13:53 left in the first half. Jennings now guarding Bloodsaw, putting the pressure on. Bloodsaw takes it again, goes up for a shot, doesn't draw iron, just hit the bottom of the net. Rincon with the rebound, and here comes CPT, long pass to White. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton over to Rincon. Falcons doing a good job working the ball around, get it down low to Harper, but she's going, that's going to be a turnover. I thought she got hit in the eye, and it was going to be a foul on 22, Maisha Ward.
Just a little late putting the ball on the floor there.
So a turnover by the Falcons. Keisha Ward taking the ball out under her own basket, barely gets it into Veronis, and Veronis will probably bring this thing up court herself. Excellent ball handler. White on her. Veronis gets it up past the half-court line, throws it into Ward. Ward back to Veronis. Veronis all the way to the other side. Nice pass to Ward, but she misses it. Rebound by number 22. Big sister's got it. Maisha Ward puts it back in. Las Medanos, after a long drought, finally gets a hoop, down 11-6. Falcons, excellent job spacing the court out, looking for an open shot. Harper has it, little 15-footer, nothing but net. Falcons up 13-6 now, 12:43 to go. Boy, it seems like the ball is in Veronis' hand most of the time.
She's certainly the best ball handler on Los Medanos.
Does a good job, and boy, the defense has been stellar from the Falcons. 33 going to the hoop, Melody Chapman. And that's a turnover, ball going the other way. Substitution now, Shepard back in for Harper. And Hamilton's going to take a breather too. Saley back in. So Saley and Nicole White, Alexia Jennings, Cheyenne Shepard, and Yaya Rincon, the 5 for the Falcons. Falcons working it around. Shepard takes the shot. No good. Rebound by Melody Chapman. Saley back on Veronis. Janessa Veronis. Point guard for the Mustangs. And the coach for the Mustangs has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout with his team down 13-6, 11:58 left in the first half. So, Zach, what are your thoughts on the game thus far? Falcons slow start, but really seem to have it going now offensively.
Yeah, ever since the timeout that we had to take early on, and after a little bit of foul trouble, the Falcons really just stepped up the energy. I mean, they're pushing the ball down the floor. It helps when you're getting steals, turnovers, cutting off those passes that they're trying to get in there down into the Ward sisters. I mean, really, you can tell that's where their offense comes from. They haven't really taken any jump shots so far. Every play has been, to one of their bigger girls, one of their forwards, one of their centers. And if you keep just jumping those routes, all game we're gonna be getting steals.
Yeah, and what the Falcons are doing really well, they're making sure that they always have a defender right up on Veronis. And like you're saying, I really think that kind of affects her in a way, kind of cuts down her vision seeing those passing lanes. Because like you, I really expected to see Las Medanos really work the ball down low to either one of the Ward sisters. Maisha Ward averages a double-double. Keisha Ward, her sister, very close to averaging a double-double. And so the Mustangs need to get them more involved in this game as they bring the ball up court. Timeout over. And that's Keisha Ward with the tough defense by Yaya Rincon. Actual name Shiana, but likes the name Yaya. I think I like that one a little better too.
Yeah.
So that's a turnover. Another turnover by the Mustangs.
There on, I think, Maisha. And if you look at Maisha Ward's points, she has 4 points. They both come from, putbacks on the offensive board. So they haven't been able to get the ball down into her. So they've done a great job of defending her.
So Stephanie Say Lee is running the offense now with Hamilton. Falcons just whipping her around the front. Mustangs content to stay in that zone D. And Alexia Jennings puts up a three, a little bit short. Rincon goes out and tries to knock it in, but the ball had already bounced. Ball will go back to the Mustangs. Of course, Yaya Rincon, the younger sister, Freddie Rincon, played 2 years here at Solano on the football team before they cut the program. Pretty good linebacker, the Rincon family, very athletic. Out of Vacaville, both went to Wilsey Wood High School. So Veronis has it. Say Lee again up in her grill, playing the tough D, making it tough for Janessa Veronis to get the ball up court. Stephanie Say Lee plays defense like a kamikaze pilot. She just gets after you. Nice shot there. And that's 2 points for the Mustangs. 13-8, they're down.
Good defense, and she kind of just pesters you. She doesn't foul. She just does a good job of just getting into your head and making you, make mistakes, throw bad passes.
And that's going to be a travel against Say Lee. So turnover for the Falcons. Ball will go back to the Mustangs. And the one thing the Falcons have to be careful of, they have a tendency every once in a while to get in these offensive lulls where they might go 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes without scoring a basket. They've got to be careful that doesn't happen here. And it usually happens when CPT is on the bench.
Yeah, what happens is they kind of just pass the ball around the perimeter and no one really cuts to the basket.
Veronis there cuts to the basket, in and out. Heartbreaker, but the rebound by Ward goes up and gets it. We'll see if they count the basket. They count the basket. That'll be a foul. So Maisha Ward now goes to the foul line.
And it's tough. Not a whole lot you can do. The Falcons were there under the boards. They had 4 of them surrounding Maisha, and she's just the taller person. Gets her arms up there much higher.
Ward shoots about 47% from the foul line. And she gets that one. So 13-11. Las Medanos back in this, down by 2. And look who's back in. Taylor Hamilton. Shepard has it. Santos back in as well. Say Lee, Jennings. Santos puts up the shot. Nothing but air, goes right out of bounds. And it's going to go back to the Mustangs.
She got the 2 fouls early, but you got to think if Solano has trouble scoring, they might be bringing Clay back into the game pretty soon here.
Yeah, she got those 2 quick fouls, and Coach Borchert then set her down. And hasn't been in since about the 3-minute mark in the game. So Veronis now working it up court. Las Medanos trying to tie this thing up, down by 2. Ball goes out of bounds, but I think it was off Santos. It'll stay with the Mustangs.
Yeah, but good play by Santos. I mean, guarding Ward, they're going to try and get the ball to her, so anytime someone picks up their dribble, just jump in front of her.
Falcons going with the man-to-man still. It's been working pretty effectively. Veronis tries to penetrate and throws it into Ward, off Ward's hand. No, it's going to stay with the Mustangs. I thought that went off of Ward's hands. It was actually off one of the Falcons.
Yeah, Hamilton came up behind her and swatted the ball away. Good idea.
Veronis throws it into Ward. Ward under the basket, throws up a wild shot. Shepard there to get the rebound. Oh, and she carries over there, just lost the handle. And so it's going to go back to the Mustangs.
No, foul.
Foul. Better yet if you're a Falcon fan. So she lost it because of the foul. So Falcons now bringing the ball up court. Saley and CPT in the backcourt. A little behind the back dribble. Over to Saley. Over to Contouris. Gets it down low to Shepard. Puts up a shot. Just too low with the trajectory. Bounces off the front iron. Right to Ward for another rebound. Veronis now bringing the ball up court against this very staunch defensive effort by Stephanie Saley. Veronis, though, she likes to push it to the hoop, gives it to Bloodsaw. Long shot, goes off the iron. Nice rebound by Contouris. Falcons are pushing. Throws it to Shepard. She goes to the basket, but no foul. Thought she might get the call there, Zach. So good defensive effort by Ashante Bloodsaw. Knocks it out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Falcons.
Shepard did everything right there. Took it up hard, took it up strong. I thought she got fouled, but no call.
Contouris to Hamilton, back to Contouris, puts up the shot, a little bit long. Shepard with the rebound, gives it to Staley. I think Bloodsaw might have got a hand on that. Block that, comes up short. One of the Ward sisters with the rebound. Throws it to Bloodsaw. And nice steal by CPT. She's going to take it coast to coast. No one's going to get her, and it's a deuce for the Falcons. Finally break that scoring drought.
There we go.
15-11, 8:43 left here in the first half. Falcons up over the visiting Mustangs from Los Medanos. Keisha Ward trying to drive past Saley, but Saley, even though she's outsized, stays right with her. Pass over to Tapman. Now she gives it to 33, Melody Chapman. Not quite sure what that was, but it didn't work. Ball will go back to the Falcons.
She was trying to get Ward to backdoor defender there, and she didn't quite cut the right way to the basket.
So Nicole White in for Stephanie Saley. Hamilton brings it up court, throws it to White, over to Contouris, to Santos. White, she'll put up the three, and nothing but net. Give her the tray, Nicole White. Watch out for her, folks. If she gets going, she can light it up from the three-point line. Falcons now up 18-11. So the Mustangs got within two, and then the Falcons able to put 5 in a row on the board. All right, nice steal by CPT. She's going to bring it up. She's got White. She's got Contouris. Doesn't need any of them. Tries to go to the hole, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ward.
I mean, it's almost like the Mustang girls are saying, here, I'm about to pass it.
That's actually a foul. Sorry to cut you off, Zach, but that's actually a foul. So Hamilton will go to the line. She'll be shooting 2 shots.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's like the Mustangs are just giving away who they're going to pass it to. They need to, fake a shot or do something because the Falcons are jumping all over their passes.
Yeah, Falcons really have picked up the defensive effort as Hamilton makes the first shot. 19-11 now the score. 7:44 left in the first half. Hamilton with the second. And bounces out a little bit too hard on the shot, but Shepard gets the rebound. Back to Hamilton. She'll knock this baby down. Boom, nothing but net.
I'd like to think she planned that.
Wouldn't be surprised if she did. Yeah, I would, kind of. Ward tries to dribble under, then tries to throw it to Abigail Tapman. Tapman not ready for the pass and goes out of bounds.
Well, Nicole White did a good job getting down there. That would have been an easy bucket.
And I guess one of the Falcons got a hand on the ball, stays with the Falcons. I thought that went off of one of the Mustang players.
That was White getting in. They're in for the steal, knocking it out of bounds.
All right, little put back there by number 24, Malika Fontilla. Falcons are pushing, though, after the made basket. White's going to put up another 3, just a little bit long, but rebound, off of Yaya Rincon, and I think that's going to be a foul on Yaya Rincon. A little too aggressive on the rebound effort there, but you like the hustle. So now Shepard on Ashante Bloodsaw. She gets by Shepard, gets the ball into the Mustang side of the court. Good defense by Shepard. You're right, Zach. Mustangs having a chance finding a lane. Ward doesn't need a lane. I'll take it to the hole and puts it in. Nice drive by Keisha Ward. Hamilton back for the Falcons. Gives it to White. White looking underneath, throws it for Contouris, but a little bit too hard and let her just a bit much. Looked like she was throwing the ball to a wide receiver in the end zone. Contreras just couldn't quite get to it. Ball goes back to the Mustangs.
Like Stosh would say, it looks like a pass from Kaepernick. Just a little too much heat on it.
All right, here we go. Mustangs pushing again. Keisha Ward likes to drive it to the hoop, but she didn't see White, who gets the steal. Hamilton gives her a little slap on the hands. Nice job, teammate. Boy, really looking forward to watching these two kids play next year for the Falcons.
Oh, yeah, the Falcons will have a great team next year. Really, only 2 sophomores on this squad. The bulk of their team is going to be back, and they play well together.
All right, 21-15, Falcons up, 6:21 left. Falcons working around the court, just trying to work it around, get an open shot with the zone. Shepard takes it, long rebound. Ward goes up and gets it for the Mustangs. Bloodsaw now bringing the ball up court, and with women's basketball, you can take your time, no shot clock, getting the ball up court. Passes it over to Veronis. To Malika Fontilla. I think she traveled. Going back to the Falcons. Here come the Falcons. Hamilton, boy, she has been on the move, probing, looking, getting the ball up court, trying to make things happen. Falcons will probably work it around a couple times, try to get it down low, get an easy deuce. Rincon back to White. White says, heck with the deuce, I'm going for the 3, but a little bit long again. And Rincon just bulls through 2 Mustangs, gets the rebound, throws it to Hamilton, a little bit long. White can't get the board, goes back to the Mustangs. Rebound, Keisha Ward. And that'll be a timeout again called by the Mustangs. So they're down by 6. 5:23 left before we break for halftime. Falcons up 21-15. What do the Mustangs have to do, Zach, to get back into this game? And not that they're out, but to really close the gap.
They got to be a little more careful with their passing. I don't have the totals here, but it seems like half the Falcons' points have come on fast breaks after steals. Stealing the ball from basically passes to the Ward sisters, trying to get down low, and with the speed of the Falcons, they can't get back in time to stop them.
Yeah, the Falcons, after the first 2 minutes, really playing with a lot of intensity and really going with that tough man-to-man defense, which I think is really bothering the Mustangs offensively. And then, too, they're just looking to push the ball up court, even though they're attacking the zone. And if you watch, they're just going to whip the ball around a couple times, look for an opening. If they don't get it, they're going to jack up an open shot. And they've been pretty productive, except for that one little lull, 2-3 minute lull, where they were kind of stuck on 11 for a while.
Yeah, and I can see the zone giving the Falcons a problem sometimes. When their shots aren't dropping from deep, they have trouble penetrating that zone. I'd like to see, CPT do a little more with breaking to the basket, drawing 3 or 4 defenders on her, and then dishing out to a wide open man.
So timeout over. Mustangs ready to inbound the ball. Ball goes to Ward, but Rincon there. Again, that tough man-to-man defense and full court pressure really making it tough for the Mustangs. Keisha Ward, though, taking her time. Probing, looking for an opening, and Keisha Ward, like she does, she's going to keep dribbling and taking it to the hoop, but misses that one. Boy, the idea was great, but got to work on that execution. Hamilton up to Contreras, into Shepard, down low. Nice move! Takes it to the hoop off the front rim. Alexia Jennings goes for the rebound, can't get it. Bloodsaw has it. Mustangs pushing the ball. Good job by the Falcons getting back on D. Coach Borchard has got to like the defensive intensity. And that's a 3 put up by Abigail Tapman, and no luck. Boy, the Mustangs having trouble shooting the ball. Hamilton there on the drive, doesn't get it. Put back by Contreras. Inbounds up court to Ward. Having trouble with the dribble. Hamilton's there. Ward says, I better calm things down and wait for my teammates to get down on this side of the court. And there she goes again. She's going to take it to the hole. Misses another lay. Boy, if she could make some lay-ins, Falcons would be in trouble.
Yeah.
Here comes Hamilton. Falcons pushing again. Contreras a little long on the shot. Shepard almost had that rebound, but it's wrestled away by Malika Fontilla of the Mustangs. Pace kind of picking up here, Zach.
Yeah. And her shots haven't been dropping, but you can't let Keisha Ward keep driving in as easily as she has been. You got to get in front of her, maybe take a charge, or have someone come in and double, try and knock it away from her.
Boy, excellent pass there by Bloodsaw into Keisha Ward. She puts that one in, uses the backboard, banks it in, and a foul. So Keisha Ward trying to complete the trifecta the old-fashioned way. Gets a lay-in, goes to the line. Keisha Ward on the year averages almost 12 points a game, almost 10 rebounds a game. Maisha Ward, 14.8 points and 12 rebounds.
And actually, I think the Falcons have done a pretty good job on defense, keeping them out of the paint, getting the rebounds.
Heartbreaker there on the miss, in and out. Here comes Hamilton again. She's going to take it all the way, puts it up and in.
I think Hamilton could do that all day if she wanted to. I don't know why she doesn't.
Hamilton now with 10 points in the game. Bloodsaw has it for the Mustangs. Nicole White on her defensively. Bloodsaw drives it to the elbow, puts up a wild jumper, hits the top of the backboard, falls off, rebound Rincon. Here come the Falcons. Hamilton again tries to get through defenders. And I think that's going to be a foul on number 21, Janessa Veronis. I thought she actually hit the ball, might have been a jump ball, but Falcons get the call. Hamilton goes to the line. And if I'm not mistaken, Zach, I think that may be the third personal foul on Veronis.
I got second, but it could be the third.
Well, Mustangs will be in trouble if she gets into foul trouble. And if she has 3 in the first half, she is in foul trouble. Hamilton misses that free throw, 25-17. 3 minutes left in the first half. Bloodsaw bringing the ball up court again.
See, a player like Bloodsaw with that kind of name, I'd expect her to be the one in foul trouble.
In low to Maisha Ward. Dribbles around, puts it up, doesn't get it to drop. And it's going to be a foul, but it's going to be a foul on one of the Mustangs. Looks like that might be going. So Malika Fantilla, 24, picks up the foul. Falcons in the bonus now. Ariel Clay back in the game. She'll step to the line. So Ariel Clay really set out most of the first half. Falcons up 25-17, just under 3 to play. She makes the first free throw. So in the 1-on-1 bonus, gets the second.
It's almost not fair. It's like the Falcons were playing with a handicap for most of this half.
And the second shot rolls in, then decides to roll out. Doesn't go down. Mustangs bring the ball up court. So now you got Fontilla dribbling the ball up court, and that doesn't work out as White takes it from her. Long throw to Clay. She gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton, nice fake, goes up, gives the deuce. Melody Chapman, boy, great ball fake by Hamilton. Put her up in the air, waited for her to come down, went up, put it in. Now Hamilton on Chapman says, hey, I'm not done with you yet. I'm going to pick this one. Hamilton leads the Bay Valley Conference in steals. Averages nearly 5 a game. Chapman gives it to Bloodsaw. Bloodsaw with the jumper, drains it. 28-19 now for the Falcons. 2 minutes left in the first half. Falcons up by 9. Hamilton to Clay. Clay cross-court pass to White. White into Santos. She'll take it to the hole, puts it up. Too hard on the back iron. Rebound, Maisha Ward.
Nice hustle by White there.
Really impressed with the way the Falcons are hustling in this game.
And they're not going to let anything be easy. You know, little simple passes in the backcourt, they're going to try and steal those when you're not ready.
Bloodsaw throws it in. Falcons going with the full court pressures. We're under 2 minutes now. 9-point lead. Bloodsaw has it. Falcons drop back. White still on Bloodsaw. Let's see if she goes for another jumper. Puts that one up, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. It was interesting at the start of the game, Veronis was the one handling the ball all the time, and then about halfway through the first half, now it's Bloodsaw taking over the ball handling duties. Little slow, but she seems to be finding her rhythm. Made that deuce the last time down, goes up for another one. Didn't make it, but gets fouled.
Yeah, I think she's a little better at creating opportunities for herself. Whereas Veronis, more going to try and dish it off to one of the other players. Bloodsaw's going to try and score herself.
Bloodsaw gets one to go down. It's 28-20, and Hamilton is fouled as she's going to the basket, and that'll put her on the line. I think the foul was on number 35, Abigail Tatman. Last time these two teams played, Solano won by 22. Up by 8, now up by 9 as Hamilton knocks down the first free throw.
Yeah, if I'm the Mustangs, I'd be careful fouling Hamilton before she's shooting the ball because that's almost just giving the Falcons points.
Hamilton set, and the first one dribbles out. Doesn't get it to go down, 29-20.
That was the second one, but broadcaster's jinx. I'll take the credit for that one.
Here comes Bloodsaw again. Nicole White there to greet her at the half-court line. Bloodsaw again. She always drives to the left and puts up a shot. Got to make her go the other way. Rebound by number 24, Malika Fontilla. Gives it to Bloodsaw. Into Ward. Ward puts it up. Doesn't go in. Shepard there for the rebound. Shepard gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton pushing again. Finds Jennings. She likes to take that shot. Does a little bit long. Nice try by Harper, but that's going to be an over the back foul. Absolutely right, Zach. So Mustangs will head to the line.
That's why you box your man out. The only way they can rebound after that is to go over the back.
So Ariella Harper and Cheyenne Shepard. Down low for the Falcons, Alexia Jennings, Nicole White, and CPT in the backcourt. And the first shot by Malika Fontilla is good. 29-21 now. Falcons lead at 8. Under 1 minute left here in the first half. Fontilla with the next one, that high arc but a little short. Shepard goes and gets the rebound, pushes it to Hamilton. Hamilton will take the 17-footer and can't knock it down. Good rebound by White, throws it to Harper and she misses. Rebound by the Mustangs, Maisha Ward. Chapman now trying to come up against Taylor Hamilton. Hamilton just right there. And there it goes. It looked like Tapman got tired of her being around her and just gave it to her. And Hamilton misses the shot, but Jennings there for the putback.
Oh, you don't see that too often.
All right, 9 seconds left. Falcons up by 10, 31-21. 5 seconds left. Hamilton going for a steal. White's going to get a good look, lays it in, and it's good as time expires here in the first half.
What a way to end the half, and that's really the summary of this half. The Falcons' defense getting steals and creating fast break opportunities. Easy buckets for the Falcons.
All right, folks, so exciting first half, especially for you Falcon fans at the end of the first half of play. Falcons up over the visiting Los Medanos Mustangs, 33-21. All right, we're ready to get things underway. Second half just getting started. Falcons up 33-21. Falcons have the ball. Santos over to White. White back to Santos. Mustangs staying in that zone. Work it inside to Shepard. Back to Santos. She'll put it up and a little bit short. Rebound by Ward, but knocked away by Clay. Gets in there, puts it up, misses. Another rebound by Ward, but lets it go out of bounds. I'm not sure what Ward was doing there. Ball just rolled off her fingertips right out of bounds. It'll stay with the blue and white.
Well, Nicole White, as she has been doing all game, got in there, got a little aggressive. I think knocked the ball out of her hands, but they called it out on Ward.
Kicks it into Shepard. She puts it up. Doesn't go in. That's off White, I think, and will go to the Mustangs.
White, probably one of the smallest girls on the floor, but on the defensive end, having a huge impact, just getting in there on every play.
Yeah, her and Stephanie Saley, I really like their intensity. Not the biggest competitors, but boy, they sure play with a lot of heart. They'll get after you. Bloodsaw still holding the rock, controlling it for the Mustangs. Not too well as it falls out of her hands, goes to Santos to Hamilton, and then Hamilton looked like she was fouled by number 10, Bloodsaw. So Nicole White will inbound the ball to Hamilton. And I like how Hamilton's been playing tonight. Very aggressive. Push, push, push. Really attacking the zone. Falcons whipping around the outside, inside to Clay. Boy, she takes a big bump by Ward. No harm, no foul. Santos throws up the little 4-footer, knocks it down. Falcons up 35-21.
Little pump fake got 2 defenders in the air. Easy to walk right by that.
Yeah, Santos really smooth and has a lot of finesse on her shot. Her and Ariel Clay, both very smooth shooters. Nice smooth stroke when they put the ball up. So Mustangs inbounding the ball. Bloodsaw has it, gives it to Veronis. Veronis being guarded by White. Veronis throws it into Ward. She goes up and gets it. Clay knocks it away, goes to Hamilton. Here comes Hamilton. Falcons have numbers. Hamilton to Shepard. Nice dish. Gets the deuce. And Shepard the bucket. Nice play by the Falcons. That is, Hamilton got the assist. Cheyenne got the deuce.
That's why we make comps to Chris Paul with Hamilton.
Boy, she's good. She is fun to watch. Missed by the Mustangs. Clay has the board. She's pushing. Gives it to Shepard down low. Shepard getting rewarded for all her hustle. She's running the floor well, and she's got 2 buckets to show in the last couple seconds here. Falcons go up 39-21, 18:06 left in the second half.
Love to see her and Santos getting some points on the board in this last home game of the year.
Falcons, very solid season. The overall record doesn't reflect that in the sense that they're 11-10, but 8-3 in conference play.
And they've lost some close games.
Some close games to some tough teams. Mendocino, very good team, and the Falcons beat Mendocino at home, lost to them on Wednesday, and a lot of that has to do with that long van ride up to Ukiah. Get up there, and Falcons just didn't have a lot of intensity, but they are sure playing with a lot of intensity tonight, up 39-21 over the visiting Mustangs. Mustangs inbound the ball. Bloodsaw says, Veronis, you take it. I'm tired of these folks guarding me so tough. Veronis gets it up court. And I'm not sure if she stepped on the line or if it's a foul.
It's going Hamilton there.
Absolutely right. Going to be a foul on CPT. Bloodsaw will inbound the ball. Ariel Clay's got those long arms up in front. Makes it hard to see. Ball knocked out of bounds by a Falcon. Stays with the Mustangs. Veronis will inbound again. Boy, there you see all the banners up in the Solano gym, most of those from women's basketball. Proud history here at Solano Community College. Bloodsaw trying to shake Clay, goes up from the jumper at the free throw line, no good, but Ward's there to put it back up. 39-23. Here come the Falcons. White has it, top of the key, Hamilton cross-court pass. Harper, she's going to drive, tries to go up. Ward blocks it, but I think she was fouled by Keisha Ward before the ball was blocked by Maisha.
Yep.
So Hamilton will inbounds the ball under the basket, looks for Santos, can't find her, gives it to White, puts up the 3, no good. Rebound Bloodsaw. Bloodsaw to Veronis. Falcons still playing that tough man-to-man. Over to Tatman. In low, Santos goes up and says, my ball, takes it, gets it to Hamilton. Hamilton driving on 2, stops. She'll put it up and misses. Nice hustle by White. Could have had the rebound, couldn't get the handle on the ball, goes out of bounds to the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think Hamilton might have rushed a bad shot there. She tried to find Shepard open down floor, but they had a few too many defenders back early.
Well, Kobe Bryant's her favorite player, and she was trying to look like Kobe. You're going to guard me with 2 folks, you're going to pay. Almost had the shot. Just the trajectory on the shot, a little bit too low, too much of a line drive. Bounces off the rim. All right. Here come the Mustangs. Ward looking to inbounds. Gives it to Veronis, probably the best ball handler for the Mustangs. Tough, though, when you got Saley on you. Here comes Clay with the trap, knocks it out of bounds. Good defense by the Falcons. They are making the Mustangs work for everything in this game.
Yeah, and you didn't really see that in the first half with Clay out of the game. They weren't trapping in the backcourt, but this looks great. Just more headaches for the Mustangs to deal with.
There goes Veronis, loses a handle, bounces off Shepard's knee, out to Hamilton. She dishes to Clay. Clay up for the lay-in. Ariel Clay, she's just got that long frame and not that fast, but with those strides, eats up a lot of ground, gets to the basket. Hamilton, perfect pass. And the Falcons up 41-23 here in the second half. Bloodsaw bounces off Saley, puts up a little leaping leaner, and it goes in. Here comes Hamilton. Gives it to Shepard, cross court to Clay. Thought about it, drives, couple feet in, nothing but net. When she gets her shot going, boy, it's pretty.
Yeah, Falcons can really run away in this half if Clay can stay out of trouble and stay in this game.
Clay only 1 point coming into the second half. Harper goes for the steal, looked like a safety cut in front of a tight end, knocks it away. Good hustle by another Falcon. Boy, it's hard not to get excited when you see all these freshmen on the floor for the Falcons next year. My goodness gracious. Harper with the steal. Falcons have numbers. 3-on-1. Harper's going to take it herself. Can't put it in. Rebound, Ward. Here comes Verona. She's pushing. She gives to the other Ward. Ward with the lay-in. Contested and misses it. The littlest person on the court, Stephanie Saley with the rebound. She's not done. She's pushing it up court. Here she comes. Long pass to Clay. Clay goes up and gets it. Puts up the shot off the front iron. Rebound, Ward. Long pass.
Hail Mary.
No, her name's not Mary. It's Abigail. Out of bounds to the Falcons. Ball just off the hands of Abigail Tatman, led a little too far on the big pass by Ward.
Well, you had to because Hamilton was coming up right on her back.
Hamilton over to Clay, cross court back to Hamilton. Shakes 35, puts it up, but barely draws iron. Out of bounds, Mustangs.
You gotta wonder if that ball was wet or something. You don't see her miss like that.
Here comes Ward. She likes to dribble and kind of lead with that body, and that elbow out makes it hard to guard her. Saley on Veronis. Veronis trying to get into the key. Gets to the lane, bounces it off some Falcon's leg, and ends up in the hands of Hamilton. Not sure what the call is there, but I can tell you, ball going out to the Mustangs. Substitution, Hamilton and Clay out. Jennings in, Contreras in, Saley in. Ariel Harper goes up, contests Ward on the shot, but gets her on the wrist.
Hey,
so
that's fine. If you're going to foul, at least make sure they don't get the bucket.
So again, just to set up the Falcons, you've got Nicole White, 23, Stephanie Saley, number 3. And then right there under the basket by the referee, Christina Contreras, number 15, Alexia Jennings, 22, and Ariella Harper, number 30, as Ward steps to the line. Ward only a 47% free throw shooter, and looks like a 47% free throw shooter with that line drive off the back iron.
Looks like Shaquille O'Neal, kind of just a real flat shot at the free throw line, not a whole lot of arc.
What do you think of those orange shoes?
They're pretty flashy.
Flashy if you like pumpkins. All right, here's Saley. After Ward knocks it down, 43-26, 14:38 left here in the game. White over to Saley for the Falcons, to Contreras, to Jennings. Mustangs in the zone. They've been playing zone all evening. White to Saley, who's going to put up the three. Saley tries, and she carried it over there, lost the handle, going to the hoop. Looked like she thought about taking the three, decided to drive, carried it over. When she did, ball goes to the Mustangs. Ball inbounded by Bloodsaw to Veronis, over to Keisha Ward. Ward back to Veronis. Pressure by Contreras and Saley in the backcourt. Here comes Ward, brings in the defender, throws it to Veronis. And that might have hit the line on the pass from Veronis to Abigail Tatman, and ball goes back to the Falcons. 43-26, 14 minutes remaining. Falcons trying to go to 9-3 in the Bay Valley Conference. Harper's got it to Contreras. Over to White. White looks at Harper, underneath, doesn't pass it, gives it to Say Lee for the deep three, misses, but Harper there for the putback. Ariella Harper having a decent game, and she was a little banged up at the start of the season. Last year, out all year, but she seems to really be getting into form here, latter part of conference play. Mustangs, down low to Ward, puts it up over Harper and gets the bucket. 45-28 Falcons. Here comes White. Over to Say Lee, to Contouras, to Jennings. Falcons looking for an open shot. Harper has it. She says, I'll take it. And a little bit strong on the shot. Rebound by Veronis. And she's coming. Passes it to Ward. Ward has two defenders on her. Goes up. Nice block by Harper. But I think that's going to go as a foul. Harper gets her with the body.
Looked clean to me. I'd like to see that on replay.
Yeah, she was over the top. I think she hit the ball cleanly with her hand, but I think kind of bumped her in the back with the body. And so Ward goes to the line.
That's fine. If there's someone you don't mind sending to the line, it's this girl right here.
1 for 3 so far. Puts up the next shot, knocks it down.
I take it back.
That was a reverse jinx.
About the shoes, though, I don't know. I know you're a Dodger fan, so you probably hate any kind of orange and black color scheme, huh?
No, I'm not a homer like all you NorCal fans with the Giants. You ever see me wear blue or an LA hat? Or, that's for kids, right?
I see you wear blue almost every day.
Goodness gracious. When you get to 18, you don't need to be wearing the jerseys and everything. Say that when you go to any game, though, you're always going to see the colors. I'm just not one of them. Here comes White to Hamilton, 45-30. Falcons up by 15. Still lots of time, though, 12:54, and that's a turnover going to go the other way. Not sure what that call was, Zach. I think it might have been a foul.
Foul away from the ball on Harper. Or no, Lucy
Santos, I think.
Yeah.
Number 33, Santos back in the game. So is Yaya Rincon. Contour still in along with White and Hamilton for the Falcons. Bloodsaw bringing the ball up for Los Medanos. Here comes White to help Contouras, flips it to Veronis. Down low, Ward to her sister, and she knocks it, drops it out of bounds, but I think one of the Falcons hit it. Ball stays with the Mustangs. Veronis inbounds it to Bloodsaw. Bloodsaw will probably go up with this and does, but short on the little jumper. Still 45-30. Falcons up by 15. Hamilton taking her time a little bit more, bringing the ball up court. Going to start using some clock. Gets it to Rincon. 19 on the shot clock. Santos puts that shot up, kind of a wild one off the back iron. Fights for the rebound, gets it, somehow throws it to Yaya Rincon, who tries to save it out of bounds, but the ball went off a Mustang and stays with the Falcons. Nice hustle by number 5 and 33 as 5 takes a little bump from Keisha Ward there.
Yeah, you gotta love the hustle on both sides of the ball for this Falcons team.
And so there, Coach Borchert talking to his team and talking to Santos there and probably telling her, look, we have 18 seconds on the shot clock. We're up by 15, 12 minutes left. Let's use a little time. Matt Borchert, really an excellent basketball coach, really gets the Lady Falcons to play hard. The one thing I can tell you about Coach Borchert, year in, year out, he always gets every ounce of potential out of each of his players. He's going to push, push, push. And that's why Solano has been so successful over the years. And boy, this team this year, very respectable season, but probably will be the second year in a row that they don't make it to the playoffs. But boy, something to look forward to when you see all these talented freshmen playing so well for this squad this year. There's White, one of those freshmen, knocks down the three. 48-30, 12 minutes left. Bloodsaw having trouble getting the ball in, gets it to Veronis. Falcons keep applying pressure defensively. Here comes Hamilton on the trap. Ball to Tapman, to Ward. Contouras knocks it away. Rincon comes up with the ball to Hamilton. And goes over Tatman, but can't make the shot. Nice defense by 35, Abigail Tatman. Nice hustle there. Here comes Veronis, flips it to Ward under the bucket, and throws it over the iron, back up again. Can't get it to go, but she's going to go to the foul line.
Yeah, I think they're calling Santos on the foul there, but I don't know that I agree. I think Ward was kind of fading away on that shot. Might have looked like she got pushed, but I think it was more her momentum going the other way.
And with the Falcons, you want to play Ward aggressively anyway. Don't let her have the shot. Send her to the foul line.
True.
Here's the first shot. Just that low trajectory. If the ball isn't perfect, it's not going to go in. There's no loft. Misses that one. And I'm not sure about the scoreboard, Zach. It was 45-30. Nicole White, I thought, hit a 3. It should be 48-30 unless I'm mistaken.
What?
Here comes White. Gives it to Hamilton to Santos. Santos gets it across court to Rincon. Rincon was looking for Contouris. Couldn't get the ball to her. Gives it to Hamilton. Stops and pops from the free throw line. Thought it would bounce in. Santos there to get the rebound. Back out to Contouris.
It's like there's a plug on that basket.
Falcons will probably use some clock here. 11 left. Rincon puts up the shot, nothing but net. If you're going to shoot it early in the clock, it helps when you make it. Scoreboard still says 45-30, but it should be 50-30. 20-point lead by the Falcons. And you can see them over at the scores table. They're trying to get things set up there. Veronis has it, dribbles it off her leg, and Hamilton says, I'll take it, thank you very much. Numbers, nice pass to Contouris, excellent drive to the hoop, lays it in. Falcons now up 52-30.
Looks like we're getting a timeout here from the scores table.
Yeah, they're just trying to fix the clock. It should be 52-30 now, even though the scoreboard says 45-30.
This is a pretty exciting game. I wouldn't think you'd be falling asleep at the scores table.
Probably not falling asleep. Those guys have been doing it for years. Probably a scoreboard malfunction. But I tell you what, we've got our stat crew here. Amber Lofton's got 52 on the bottom. That's what I'm going with.
Yep. And the real difference in this game is the Falcons' defense. I mean, I haven't seen them play this well all year long. 17 steals. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, they can get after it defensively. Well, if you look at Taylor Hamilton, she averages nearly 5 steals on her own a game, 4.7 steals.
She had 5 at the end of the first half.
And that's just the way Coach Borchert likes to teach basketball. In your face defense, you get after it, you hustle, you play with every ounce of intensity that you have. And if you do that, good things are probably going to happen. Well, we hope you're enjoying this broadcast of Solano women's basketball here on the Solano College Sports Network. And right after this game, we'll have the men's game for you as the men take on Los Medanos here at the Falcon Gymnasium on the Solano College Sports Network. Zach Kraft here with me, Greg Poff, on the Solano College Sports Network. And now, ball inbounded. Veronis bringing it up court, and her best friend tonight, Stephanie Saley, right there with her. Veronis shakes her. Nice pass to Ward. Excellent play by Veronis. Gets the easy deuce to Ward, and the score now 52-33.
That kind of play right there is kind of what I was expecting them to be doing all game. It just hasn't panned out that way.
Falcons working it around. Here goes Clay. She'll take it coast to coast to the hole. Knocks down the lay-in. Excellent shot by the freshman. I guess not coast to coast when you're just going from the free throw line, but boy, she sure has a nice, smooth first step.
Oh, yeah.
Mustangs need to get a run here in a hurry if they're going to have any chance of getting back in this game. And there's a wild shot by Veronis. Doesn't draw iron. Oh, and Ariel Clay takes a little smack in the face there by Bloodsaw. Not sure if it was intentional. Bloodsaw just going for the ball, but I didn't see Clay dribbling the ball up above her head.
Maybe a little frustration there on the part of the Mustangs.
Nice composure by Clay, too. You know, you get hit in the face like that, and your first instinct is to turn around and, hey, what's up? Like, good job keeping her control, walks away.
You got a lead, you can kind of just laugh it off there.
Clay dribbling around the screen by Harper, back to Harper, little give and go, Harper can't knock it down. What a rebound by Rincon.
Take it down strong, too, draw the foul.
Rincon has just been a beast on the boards for the Falcons tonight. Really like watching her play, just plays with a lot of hustle, a lot of intensity, just like her big brother used to do when he was roaming the defensive backfield as a linebacker for the Solano Falcons.
Yeah, 6 rebounds. She's leading this Falcons team today.
Pass in off of Clay. Ward comes up with it, flips it to Veronis. Veronis will bring it up court for the Mustangs. Saley right on Veronis. Wild pass by Veronis. That was a no-look pass to I don't think anybody. Clay comes up with it, gives it to Saley. Saley under the basket. Nice pass, but good hustle by 21. Veronis getting down there to knock the ball away. Saved a bucket there.
Yeah, good defense.
Jennings will inbound the pass right to Harper under the basket, blocked by Ward, but I think Ward got her with the body. She even nods in agreement. Harper will go to the foul line. Taylor Hamilton, the leading scorer for the Falcons tonight with 13 points as Harper makes the first free throw. Score now 55-33, just under 9 minutes to play. And Harper set for the second shot, a little bit long off the back iron, rebound by Fontilla. Gives it to Veronis. Veronis again will bring it up against Saley. Saley trying to stay with her. Almost gets away from Veronis, passes it into Ward. She goes up, but Harper there to foul her before she has a chance to put it up. Good foul by Harper. Again, if you can send Ward to the foul line, probably rather take your chances there than an easy lay-in right under the basket. Third personal foul on Harper as Ward has 2 foul shots. Mustangs down 55-33. Makes the first one. Slowly but surely, we start seeing more fans kind of fill in here at the Solano Gymnasium, here for the women's game, men's game immediately following. Here on the Solano College Sports Network. Next shot by Ward is good. 2 for 2. Score now 55-35. 20-point lead for the Falcons with 8:41 left. Here comes Saley over to Jennings to Cheyenne Shepard. Back to Clay, top of the key, gives it to Harper. Harper looks down for Shepard, can't find her. Back to Saley, top of the key. Saley takes it in, kicks out to Shepard for a 3. A little bit long. Rebound, Tatman. She's going to try to take it all the way. Goes up over Saley, puts it in. Nice play by Abigail Tatman for the Mustangs. Here comes Saley. Passes it to Shepard. Shepard to Jennings. Jennings gets it blocked by Ward. Battle for the ball. And Jennings comes up with it over to Saley. Saley to Clay. Over to Shepard. Shepard to Jennings. Jennings to Harper. Thinking long and hard about taking that. Does. And does it go in? Jennings with the rebound, but swatted out of bounds by Janessa Veronis. Ball will stay with the Falcons.
Really not a bad idea shooting that right there. You had Harper up guarding you at the three-point line, their best rebounder, so there's a pretty good chance you're going to get the ball back after the shot if you miss it anyways.
Jennings inbounds the ball, goes to Shepard, cross court to Harper, into the key, puts up a little jump shot, a little bit long rebound by number 24, Fontilla.
She traveled, just pressure this Falcons defense, just getting to the heads of the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think she was looking to push and just took too many steps before she got her first dribble in. Jennings inbounds to Harper. She'll put it up. Blocked by Ward again. Ward's got a bunch of blocks tonight. Ball stays with the Mustangs. Veronis will bring it up court. Nicole White Again, excellent man-to-man pressure. Goes for the steal, almost knocks it away, but I think as she dove for the ball, it hit the in-line with her hand on it. Ball will stay with the Mustangs.
Good defense, though. She's been doing that all game.
Veronis inbounds it to Ward. Ward up and puts it in. And Zach, I think that's what we expected to see a lot more of. You've been saying that all night. Ball into Harper down low, swatted away by Ward. Ward having a pretty nice second half. Very, very active on the boards and under the hoop.
Yeah, I mean, you got Harper in there, the tallest Falcon player on the court, and she's outsized by Ward.
Jennings to Shepard. Shepard puts it up a little bit long. That's a third time they've had that little inbounds play, but not able to knock down the shot from right inside the free throw line. And Veronis once again bringing it up against the defensive Nicole White. Over to Chapman. Chapman cross court, gets away, but Topman has it, throws up a wild bank shot, comes down to White. Falcons have numbers 2-on-1. Beautiful pass to Shepard, misses the lay-in, rebound by Fontilla. But there is Harper to steal it, puts up the lay-in, and she gets it.
Ariel Clay actually on that.
Ariel Clay, you're absolutely, I get the Ariel and the Ariella mixed up sometimes. That's why you're here, Zach. Clean up my mistakes. Good job.
And that's what we were missing in the first half, that aggressiveness of Clay and her ability to score and just do everything on both sides of the court. But let's talk about that pass from Nicole White. That was beautiful, no-look pass right through the defender. Just Shepard I think Shepard was surprised she got the ball, had trouble finishing that.
And it was such a good pass. I'm not even sure if Shepard saw it. She was so surprised, but that ball hit her right in the hands, right in stride. All right, Bledsoe trying to get by the defense of Christina Contouras. Falcons have been playing man-to-man. Contouras goes for the steal, gets knocked down by Bledsoe, but no foul. Bledsoe says, heck, I'm going to take it to the hole, but Santos is there, dishes it out. Keisha Ward has it, looking for some help, gives it to 35, and sorry, Mustangs, shot clock has expired. Ball going back to the Falcons, 57-39. 6 minutes left. Lead looking pretty safe for the Falcons. Here comes White, gives it to Shepard, over to Rincon. Falcons still pushing, still attacking the zone. Rincon shouting out orders, gives it to Contouras. Contouras over to the other side to White. White to Santos. Good defense by Fontilla, but good pass by Santos to Shepard. Misses a lay-in. The two sophomores going forward couldn't convert.
Oh yeah,
ball back to Veronis.
That was great. I didn't see Shepard open down there. She just kind of weaved that pass in between a couple defenders and ended up with a pretty nice open look. Just couldn't drop it.
Veronis inside the key, almost looked like a double dribble, but banks it in. Basket for the Mustangs. Mustangs now down 57-41 with 5:11 to play. Couple more baskets for the Falcons, and this game should be over. Falcons would then move in conference play to 9-3 and would be their 12th victory on the season. Mustangs, on the other hand, conference record in the Bay Valley would drop to 4-6 and 5-14 overall. Look at Coach Borchert, still coaching it up over there. You'd think his team was in a tight ball game right now, not up by over 20 points.
Well,
nice camera work by Christina Baumgartner and Katrina Baumgartner. I've been messing everybody's names up tonight.
While we're pointing out your mistakes, they're actually not up by over 20. They're up by 16.
I was wondering if anybody was going to catch the map. I was seeing if you were on it. As soon as I said, they go 57-41, huh?
I am a math major, but that's a pretty easy one to catch.
See, that's where you don't call out your broadcast. Just like I tried to teach in public speaking. Never draw attention to your mistake. You just hope the audience doesn't notice. And now Katrina's getting back. I mean, she has to show the scoreboard, right, just to emphasize.
We can edit this in post. It was just a timeout, right?
That's all right. I can take
Falcons up 20.
Entire broadcast tonight being brought to you by our student broadcast crew here at Solano Community College on the Solano College Sports Network. Here comes White. 57-41, lead by the Falcons. Shepard has it. Back to White, to Santos, under the hoop, goes up, puts it in. Nice touch by Santos, the sophomore. Falcons up 59-41. Give me another basket, Falcons. We can get to 20. That was why I liked majoring in speech. You didn't have to worry about math. That's why we have calculators, right? That ball goes out of bounds.
Now,
and it will stay with the Mustangs.
Wyatt only has 2 steals on the night, but if there's a stat counting how many times you knock the ball out of their hands and out of bounds, you have about 20.
Yeah, if they had a stat for just being a pest defensively, it would be a tie between Stephanie Saley and Nicole White. Christina Contouris has been doing a pretty good job too, and there Bloodsaw just runs over White.
I don't agree with that call, but White may be a little late getting her feet set there on the charge. I like the idea, though. Bloodsaw was coming in strong. She wasn't going to be able to stop, that's for sure.
Yeah, Bloodsaw has really played with a lot of intensity tonight. I mean, Las Medanos, they have some good players. Bloodsaw, Janessa Veronis, and of course the Ward sisters. But just haven't been able to put it all together so that translates into a winning season for Las Medanos.
And really, the only big thing is some sloppy ball movement. If you take away some of those ball movement errors like that there.
And then you look at the play by Nicole White, steals it in the air and passes it to Santos, who gets it on the break, gives it to Contouris, who lays it in. A little bit of drama there as they rolled around the iron before dribbling through the nylon.
So as I was saying, if they can cut down on some of those careless passes and take away some of these fast break opportunities, they'd have a pretty good team on their hands.
Steal by Shepard. Contouris, she's going to take the shot a little bit long. Rebound by White, the littlest person under the basket, comes up with the board, puts it up, doesn't go in, but she'll get the foul. And Zach, look at the score. How many points are the Falcons up by?
61 carried for 20.
Very good. That's what sucks about doing math in your all the carry stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Nicole White didn't carry that one into the hoop. That's a miss.
Seems like every time I bring up the Mustangs' careless passing, they're throwing the ball away. So I'm going to leave that alone for the next couple minutes.
I think the Falcons would like you to chat that up the entire game. Been working. Another miss by White. Strong rebound by Keisha Ward. Gives it to her buddy Veronis. Veronis, I got to bring it up against White again. And she does. She keeps going. Tries to get it to Ward, but it goes off her hands to Contouris. And that's going to be a travel. Really tough play there by Contouris. Excellent job on the defensive end. Got the steal, but it was like she was trying to reach and control the ball in her hand as she was still running. By the time she got control, she had taken one too many steps. Ball stays with the Mustangs.
Yeah, she had 2 or 3 Mustang players swatting at her and just too much to deal with.
Here goes Bloodsaw. Nice little turnaround in. The key goes for the bank, but way off. But Ward's there for the putback. Maisha Ward, another putback basket off another offensive rebound. Falcons have it. Ball in Shepard's hands. Cheyenne Shepard, last home game for the Falcons. Same for Santos. Puts up a shot. A little bit long. Rebound by Keisha Ward. Keisha Ward coming up. Runs over Nicole White. And that ball's going to stay with the Mustangs. I think she was distracted by her orange shoes. Looked down, saw him, and tripped over him.
Yeah.
I think the only time you would need orange shoes like that if you're riding a bicycle at night.
Well, see, those aren't legal in baseball. If she was a pitcher, she'd have to cover those in duct tape or Sharpie.
Yeah, that would be a distraction. Bloodsaw has the ball. Jennings applying man-to-man pressure. You know, it's really funny when you think about it, especially as women's basketball has grown in popularity over the last 20-some years. We need to get, how are females playing man-to-man defense, right? Shouldn't it be woman-to-woman? defense, and then if it's a trap, it's women-to-woman defense. I guess we'll just keep it at man-to-man, much easier.
Yeah.
Bloodsaw, second foul shot, too short. Rebound, Rincon. 61-43, Falcons up. 3 minutes left to play. This one all but over. Another victory for the Falcons. Falcons still pushing, still hustling, still taking shots early in the shot clock. That one over the hoop. Secured by Bloodsaw. She'll bring the ball up court.
I've been impressed by Bloodsaw. She has a lot of potential. She's good at creating shots for herself. She just hasn't been able to sink any of them this game.
You are, just as you were talking about her ball handling skills, she dribbles it to her legs, off her foot, out of bounds, big turnover.
I know, I have a talent.
That's good. Keep it up tonight when the Falcons and the boys are playing Los Medanos.
They got to start hiring me to broadcast away games.
All right. 2.5 minutes left. Tough defense by Veronis on White. White travels, and nice sportswomanship by Veronis as she helps up Nicole White. I'm trying to be politically correct here, people, but it is a chore. Stephanie Saley substitutes in for Nicole White. Nicole White, excellent game tonight.
I think Veronis is proud of herself after that one. That's the first time you've seen the Mustang players, play kind of as pesky as the Falcons have this game.
So Saley now guarding Veronis. Trapped by Ariel Clay, and Clay comes up with a steal, just says my ball and takes it. Gets it to Lexia Jennings. Nice bounce pass into Harper, and it goes in. Excellent play by the Falcons. And that's a turnover by the Mustangs again, as Malika Fontilla threw that ball a little bit too hard for Veronis to secure. Goes out of bounds and back to the Falcons. Falcons up 63-43. Another 20-point lead by the Falcons. Here comes Jennings, stops, gives it to Clay. Puts up a shot. I think number 11 got a hand on it. That's Vanessa Sanchez coming in for the Mustangs, but Falcons retain possession. Over to Jennings, gives it to Saley. Shot by Saley, little long. Harper tried for the rebound over the back of Ward and knocked it out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Mustangs.
Yeah, and I don't know that I'd call that a shot attempt by Clay. It looked more like an alley-oop. Boy, and even when Falcons defenders aren't getting in steals from the Mustangs just aren't passing well at all.
There's a steal by Saley, gives it to Rincon. Rincon with the drive, can't get it in, but there's Harper to clean it up again. Ariella Harper, she has been outstanding on the offensive boards tonight.
And I promise I'll stop talking about steals.
And Ariel Clay, boy, she's just been getting after it defensively. All the Falcons tonight really playing hard, playing with a lot of intensity. They want to make sure that their two sophomores, their last game here in the Solano Gymnasium, is a victory.
Well, Clay sitting out that whole first half. She was jazzed up to finally get in here.
Saley lost the handle, but goes right to Rincon, kicks it out to Clay. Clay's going to try to dribble in and get that shot up, but she just runs into Big 22. Ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a foul.